There is somewhere there will be out from the head of I I heard in from one lecture that the light which comes out from the body of Krishna, that is Brahman effulgence, and those who meditate on that, they merge in that light.
Yes.
And and they cannot stay there for longer time, so they fall down from there also. So they both are same. Uh, what you are explaining?
Actually, in the Bhagavad Gita also, in the 8th chapter ending, we see that means whoever is going and merging Yadgatva Nanivartanti, they never come back. It may be the Paramatma, it may be the Brahman, it may be the Bhagavan. So there also there is no returning back. That is said, but Prabhupada also said never come back and it will come back. We have to see that where it, what is the proof for the then it will come back. Because only the thing is when the soul will come back, that's mainly when it is doing the committing the offenses, then it will fall in the from that stage. Otherwise, Jivatma cannot come to know about the devotion by itself, and also from the Brahman stage also it cannot come out. Like that, we see in the Vishwanath Chakravarti's explanations or Jiva Goswami's explanations in the all the commentaries also, many commentaries books, but I don't know actually some Brihad Bhagavatamritam, I think we have to refer some places it is given. I'm not sure actually. So okay, we'll be continuing. Please kindly help me. Because 17 over, na? I already explained all this. That means Mana Swabudhyamalaya. Mana Swabudhyamalaya Niyamya Kshetragnayatam Ninayet Tamatmani Atmanamaatmanyavarudya Dhiro Laptopashantir Krutyat. This one, Prabhu, 16, na? No. Recitation missing, that's why I read. 16 or 15? What do we read now? 15? 16. Okay, then we'll go to 17 also, we read explain. Okay. That means just translation I will read. Thereafter, the yogi should merge his mind, by his unalloyed intelligence into the living entity, and then merge the living entity into the super self. And by doing this, the fully satisfied living entity becomes situated in the supreme stage of satisfaction, so that he ceases from all other activities. No more work. Na yatra kalo nimisham parah prabhu Kuto no deva jagatam yayishire Na yatra sattvam na rajastamascha Navai vikaro namahan pradhanam. Translation: in the transcendental state of Labdhopashanti, there is no supremacy of devastating time, which controls even the celestial demigods who are empowered to rule over mundane creatures. And what to speak of the demigods themselves? Nor is there the mode of material goodness, nor passion, nor ignorance, nor even the false ego, nor the material causal ocean, nor the material nature. That means in the Brahman state, no time. That means in the spiritual world, there is no influence of time. Nacha kala vikrama, nayatra maya kimuta parehare. So in the Vaikunthas and also in the spiritual planets, there is no influence of time at all. Even in the Brahman state also, whoever Jivatma is there, that is not being affected by time. Then it is for Ananta. That means which is not affected by time means it is from the no ending and no ending. That means now you can say it's Nitya. That will be Nitya. So, because, and that is being said here. That means what is Brahman state is being explained in this sloka. So, just in the previous sloka we have seen, he is merging into the Brahman. So how it looks, the state that's completely free from the time, and what to speak, even demigods also cannot control the jiva which is there in the Brahman state, in the Brahma Jyoti. Even that is not controlled by the demigods, and nothing, no mode of goodness, no passion, no ignorance, nothing is there. Yes.
It is like we study that there is cause primary realization is Brahman realization. Then one who is advanced to that, next is Paramatma, then at last is Brahman realization. But from this understanding, it is like Brahman who has realized Brahman, he cannot go beyond that. He is stuck there. He cannot do Paramatma, Brahman realization. So how do we justify what we read in Bhagavad Gita that there is Brahman realization primary, then secondary is Paramatma?
Those are all based upon the, see, Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. Those are set based upon the attributes realized. In the Brahman realization, 0 attributes realized. And in the Bhagavan realization, full attributes are there. In the Paramatma, few are there. Paramatma means, so Chinmatra Shakti plus controlling powers of Maya and Jiva. So this all together is known as Paramatma. So when all the Shaktis with Chit Satta is there, then that is Bhagavan. So that's why these are primary, middle, and higher, we say, based upon the amount of the attributes of the absolute truth realized. It's not necessary that the now the Brahman realized soul will be going. No. They'll be there only. And Paramatma realized people, they'll be going to Salokya Mukti and they'll stay there. Okay. So, but the devotees, whenever they realize the Bhagavan, that is including of the all these two realizations. Because like 100 rupees means it is including of 50 rupees and 10 rupees. Same way. So if he realize the all the attributes of the absolute truth, that is nothing but what? Krishna. If he realize Krishna means that's including of Paramatma, because Paramatma is a portion of that total. So that's why it automatically we can say that they realized the Paramatma and Brahman also. So it's not that the even devotees we should first try for the Brahman realization, then after that we should try for the Paramatma. No, not necessary. Directly we'll do the pure devotional service Krishna, and he gives the his realization that at the stage of the bhava, you himself realize that this liberation is heinous. Moksha laguta krut. At the stage of the bhava, we realize that moksha, liberation, is useless. And we practically feel that actually. That means now we are in the before that bhava stage, we know that moksha, we should not hanker for moksha, we should not desire for moksha. Only we have desire of what? Not having the moksha. But when you reach the bhava, that pleasure, whatever coming from the bhava, will make us to realize, so moksha is nothing. So that is happening. In the devotee's case, automatically these are all cheap. So that means Bhagavan relation includes everything. Like that it happens. So that's why the Brahman state is the state where there is no influence of time. What to speak of the influence of the demigods? Because these all demigods are controlled by the time. So time itself not have any control on that Jivatma which is merged into the Brahman. Then how others can control? Nobody can control. So they will be there only for already. There is no influence of time means eternity. Finish. That is eternity. So it reached to the eternal state. Next. परम पदम वैष्णवमामनन्ति तद् यन्नेति नेत्युत्सृक्षवः विसृज्य दौरात्म्य अनन्य सुहृदा हृदोपगुह्यार्ह पदम पदे पदे the transcendentalists desire to avoid everything godless, for they know that supreme situation in which everything is related with the Supreme Lord Vishnu. Therefore, a pure devotee who is in absolute harmony with the Lord doesn't create perplexities, but worships the lotus feet of the Lord at every moment, taking them into his heart. Here the point, param padam vaishnavam amananti tat yan neti neti it atat utsisrukshavaha visrujya dauratmyam ananya sauhruda. This is very important shloka. In what sense? Now these Ashtanga yogis, by doing the dharana next dhyana, so they go and they went and merged into Brahman. Now they realize Brahman. Here Sukadeva Goswami is saying once again, every topic, whatever the point Sukadeva Goswami discuss, he will definitely put the link of definitely the establishing of pure devotion. He put the link actually here. What he is saying, whatever the Brahman relation they got the yogis, actually they are really not knowers of the Brahman. Real knowers of the Brahman who? Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas can know very much better than about the Brahman than the yogis. So that is he is saying, he is glorified. That means, like example, like Bhaktas, like Naradas and others, they know very nicely. Param pradhana, param atai Vaishnavam padam, Vishnoho nirvishesham swarupa. Here Vaishnavam padam means what? In the sloka, Vaishnavam padam is there, na? That means nirvishesha swarupam of the Lord. Lord's nirvishesha swarupam. That means Lord without attributes is equal to Brahman. So Lord's without attributes, if you don't see the attributes of the Lord, then that is Brahman. Like when you see any object, like sometimes you are traveling and there is one cross is there. So there is a heavy big truck is coming, and because of that heavy floodlights are there and that is falling on your eyes. When you suddenly cross you took and it falling on your eyes, then what will happen at the time? You cannot understand what is the size of that object, what is the color and what is the shape, anything. Just something is there, you will be feeling or not. Or you might have experienced like this. So this is nothing but the nirvikal. That means seeing the object without attributes. That means kinchit asti, something is there. This kind of so realization comes. That's all. But what is that? What is the color? And is it truck or the bus or the lorry? You cannot say. So this is known as Brahman realization. That means without seeing the attributes of that object, if you just came to know the consciousness of something is there, then that is known as Nirvikalpa Gnanam of that object. Nirvikalpa Gnanam. So same way, if you don't see the objects, attributes of the Lord, and if you see some Chetana is there, just Kinchid Asti, Chetanchit Padartham, that is Brahman. That's nothing but Nirvikalpa Gnanam of the Lord is equal to Brahman realization.
Eternity feature is manifested.
Huh?
Eternity.
Yes. Eternity feature means eternity feature. Okay. That kinchidasti is for all the time. That's why eternity feature is there. That will come. Yes. Yeah. Yad Brahma neti neti ityevam atat tad vyatiriktam vastu tat sisrukshavaha a samyageva amananti jananti kim krutva dauratmyam. So in the case of the Jnanis, how they will come to know Brahman? They will be coming to know Brahman by the neti, na iti. That means not this, not this, not this. With this kind of approach, Jnanis are realizing Brahman. Example, in the case of the Jnanis, there are the different objects are there. So this pen is there, this mobile is there, pen is there, and all these different objects are there. He is rejecting all the qualities of the objects. Na. That means he doesn't want to see any qualities of the objects of anything. That means he is rejecting all the qualities. That is neti neti. This is not Brahman. This is not Brahman. This is not Brahman. Seeing the mic as mic is not Brahman. So seeing the mobile as mobile is not Brahman. Seeing the everything as one is Brahman. So that's why I don't want these qualities. Na, like that, rejecting. And finally, on the strength of the Upanishad knowledge, he is able to reject all these things. Yesterday also I discussed. So this is known as neti approach. So by this approach, they are coming to know about the Brahman. So, but for that also, what they should leave the Dauratnyam. What is that Dauratnyam? That means they should leave some weakness in their heart. What is that? They should not see the Lord is out of Maya. If they say Lord is out of Maya, they cannot be successful in seeing the neti. In doing the neti, they cannot be successful. So, but this is the Jnani's approach. They realize Brahman by rejecting the qualities of all the objects. If they reject all the qualities, then what will happen? That is Brahman realization. Yes? In the universe, in the entire Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, that means everything, whatever is there in all these objects, you reject all the qualities. And you're not seeing any quality of any object. And also not seeing differently the objects. That is Brahman realization. And that is the way they realize. But Vaishnavas, they are not realizing like that. They are realizing the Lord and they are seeing this Lord and from the top they are seeing actually. If I don't see these beautiful qualities of Lord, then that is a Brahman realization. Like that they realize actually, devotees. So that's why who know better way about the Brahman realization? These Jnanis, neti, or otherwise the devotees. That's why here Sukadeva Goswami is saying, after saying about this long process, Ashtanga Yoga process, and they are coming to know this Brahman, but they are nothing actually. The devotees, they know the Brahman, that is best. And ultimately he brought the glory of the Bhakti or not. That is Sukadeva Goswami. And the same way Prabhupada does, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The impetus for Gyan is that they renounce all the sense of things and the. So what is the impetus? Moksha, I'm just clarifying. I've heard in one lecture, the impetus for them is they want to just get rid of this material.
Yeah. It's material suffering, yes. Rid of our material suffering. So here, Kevala Jnanis, that means who doesn't accept the body of the Lord as the transcendental. And such a people never get. That's a Dauratnyam, they should leave that. But these Yat Brahman ityevam atat tad vyatiriktam vastu ut susukshavaha samyageva amananti jananti kim krutva dauratnyam kayavala gnanam iva irbuddhim visrujya kidrusha ananya sahrudaha Vishnu sambandha vyatirikta vastuni sneha abhavanta. But the devotees, like the Yoga Mishra Bhaktas, already we are discussing. If someone, that means Bhakta, yogis also different types. If someone, Yoga Mishra Bhakta, who has the devotion towards the Lord, so he will be realizing, so Brahman. And apart from this, who has that means Yoga Mishra Bhakta who has devotion and he is here one subtle point is said. They have so much attachment for the Vishnu Sambandhi Vyatirikta Vastuni Sneha Abhavavantaha Arhasya Pujyas Sri Vishnoh Padam Charanaravindam Pade Pade Kshane Kshane Hruda Upaguhya Idam Eva Asmakam Sarvasvam Ityalingya Atra Atatsrujantaha Anukte Yada Swaprabhoh Brahmaswarupam Kevala Anubhushanti Tada Atat Tyaktumichavaha Bhavanti Sarvada Tu Bhagavad Seva Upakaranatva drishyam jagat na tyajati ityartha labhyate. In the case of the devotees, they see the Brahman realization. How they see the Brahman realization? They see my Prabhus, mat Prabhoho. That means Swa Prabhoho Brahma Surupam. So it is the form without any attributes. So like that they see, and they, if they desire, they can get that. But if they are pure devotees, they don't go, they don't accept that. But they are the Yoga Misra Bhaktas, then they desire it. You're getting? Okay, let me write on the board. 35, 435 actually. First, Kevala Jnanis. How these are? These they get the Brahman realization. But if they consider Lord's body as is out of Maya. If they consider Lord's body is out of Maya, then they will never get. They are offenders. They never get any Brahman realization. Okay. So, but and their approach is what? Neti approach. So next Jnanis only. They also having the Neti approach. But they are not offending the Lord. They are not offending the Lord means, so they don't see the Lord's body as out of Maya. So in that case, they will be doing they don't have any offensive mentality. They will be doing the little Shravanam Kirtanam, but they are trying to reject everything. That means try to see only the oneness in the everything. So that's why they approach this Neti. But since they don't have any offensive mentality towards the Lord, but they want to realize the Brahman, so for that they are using the little Shravanam Kirtanam. So in that case, they will be getting. Okay? This is one case. Another case. Yogis with Bhakti. Bhakti Misra Yogis. So these, they are also interested in what? Brahman realization. Jnanis only use the Neti approach. Yogis, they don't use. That's which process is better? Jnani's process or Yogi's process? In the Bhagavad Gita, he says Ashtanga Yoga is better than the Jnana Yoga. He says this. So Yogi's process is better process. And if these yogis, they don't meditate on the Lord and they try to control their mind with some kriyas, so they also rejected and they don't get anything. Okay, you take that as a third case. Okay, they don't get anything. They are doing the Ashtanga Yoga limbs, they are following, but they are not meditating on the Lord. That means they are not doing bhakti. So they are simply trying to control their senses. So using the Ashtanga Yoga limbs, they cannot get any Brahman relation. Gone. So next, yogis with bhakti. So because they are seeing the beautiful form of the Paramatma and he is very lovable and he is very beautiful and he is a permanent, and towards that Lord they have bhakti, but their desire is what? Brahman realization. In this case,
in third case also they desire to realize.
Huh?
In third case, they have desire for Brahman realization.
Yeah, they have desire. They have desire for Brahman realization. But they are following Ashtanga Yoga. They want to have the moksha. So now yogis with this bhakti, they are doing bhakti and they don't have any offense to the Lord. No offense. No offense to the Lord. They don't have, that means they are not seeing the Lord body as out of Maya. They are not seeing. So they are accepting transcendental nature of the Lord. And but they want liberation. So in this case, what will happen? This is being said here actually. Since they have bhakti, they see this Brahman realization as what? Swaprabhoho. What is said here? The wording. Swaprabhoho. So there is Swaprabhoho Swarupam. So Yada Swaprabhoho Brahma Swarupam Kevalam Anubhuvushanti. But when they desire his Prabhu's Brahma Swarupam, then what will happen? Atat Tyaktum Ichavaha Bhavanti Sarvadhatu. So they, since they are desiring now, and they are not rejecting anything. They don't have neti neti approach. Ashtanga yogis, they don't have any neti neti approach. So they will be seeing whatever the things are there as the what? Ingredients to do the service to their Lord, their Prabhu. But in the case of Jnanis, they do the neti neti because they don't want to see any qualities. But in the case of the yogis, that's why yogis are better. So they have devotion and they see all these ingredients as all the elements as the ingredients to serve their Lord. Like that they see. That's the difference between the yogi and Gnani. Gnani have the neti neti approach. Yogis, they don't have. That is, he is saying one point. And also they are seeing this Brahman realization as what? As his Prabhu's Brahma Swarupa. So when they desire that, Sarvadhatu Bhagavad Seva Upakaranatva Drishyam Jagat Nathijanti. So, so then what will be doing? So since they are desiring, they will be getting that. They will be getting the Brahman realization with the help of the bhakti. Yeah.
For the yogis, there must be someone who must be teaching them like how.
Yeah. Another yogi, expert yogi will teach.
And based on his consulting, he will teach his.
Yes.
You should meditate and reject this. Reject.
Yes. They have their own parampara. Like you have Sri Vaishnavas, we have the another Vaishnavas, so many Vaishnavas.
They say, okay.
Vishnu is the supreme and Vishnu worship, and they are also going to the Vishnu Loka. Similarly, these Ashtanga yogis, they have their own seniors and they have their own parampara, and they will go like that. Yeah.
The only difference is the found is that rejecting the Lord, accepting, but will move the same place.
Yes.
But yeah, it's to take care of my.
Anyway, yes. If they do bhakti, they will go. They will go.
But it is little path limited because they are doing exercise.
Yes.
The yogis path limited because they are accepting things, but they will also reach to progress.
Yes. Ashtanga yoga process is better than the Jnana yoga process.
Not affecting this year, they are taking the form of the Lord and they are not.
Yes. Okay. We'll finish this. Otherwise, it will take only 15 minutes. I have actually. 15 minutes, 15 slokas. Okay, we'll. 19. Ittam munistu parame vyavastito Vignana drukvirya surandhitashayah Swapashina pidya gudam tato nilam Staneshu satsunnamaye. What is it? Staneshu satsunnamaye jitat klamaha. Till now, we discussed till the 18th sloka we discussed. This Ashtanga yogis getting into Brahman realization. It's clear. They don't have Neti approach. Only that is the point said. And so इत्थं ब्रह्मत्वेन व्यवस्थितः मुनिः तु शब्देन यदि प्रयास्यन् इति वक्ष्यमाण सकामाद् विशेषः उक्तः विज्ञानम् अनुभव एव दृग्दृष्टिस्तस्य वीर्येण बलेन निम्ना. Okay. By the strength of the scientific knowledge, one should be well situated in absolute realization and thus be able to extinguish all material desires. One should then give up the material body by blocking the air hole. So, with the heel of one's foot and by lifting the life air from one place to another in the 6 preliminary places. So, till the 18th sloka, we have seen merging into the Brahman. So, his mind is not going to anywhere and fully is fixed on the Lord. That is a samadhi, you can say. So this is the Brahman realization, since there is no material contamination. But how to leave the, that means this is that merging into going into samadhi is known as Brahma Samadhi. Now he is in the Brahman realization. Because he is not, even he is focusing on the Paramatma, but you cannot say that it is the Paramatma realization. Because the main objective is what? He wants to be out from the material miseries. So that, and he is clearing his mind from there. And he is, that means mixing merging his senses in the mind into the intelligence into the soul into the Brahman and finished. So he is now completely in the Samadhi, he is a Jivan Mukta. And he doesn't do anything. Now the next step is how to leave this physical body. That means, so subtle body is completely merged now, how to leave this physical body and go only, and also here, so mind is merged into the soul. Before that, actually senses are merged into the mind is merged into the intelligence merged into the soul, means actions are not there. All those parts, actions are not there. But they still they are with the Jivatma. That means they are all there, but they are inactive. Till now, he made inactive, till now. Now he has to leave that completely. And simple soul go and merge into the Brahman. That should happen. In the body, still he is in the physical body. What he did with the mind, he controlled the senses. And those senses are merged in mind. Mind is merged in intelligence is merged in soul is merged in Brahman. So that means what? He doesn't have any actions. That means, but he is known as what? Jivan Mukta, completely liberated. And his senses are not functioning, mind is not functioning, intelligence is not doing any its own activities. Only he is always in the blissful state. Now, whenever he wants, he can leave this body. That means the merging means they are not completely now out, they are only inactive. Now they has to be, that means this has to be completely taken out also. That how to do is being said here. Yeah. This is soul, this is the intelligence, and this is the mind. These are the senses. Senses, mind, intelligence, soul, and it's a Brahman. In the Jivan Mukta stage, what will happen? So these senses are merged into this, and then mind is merged into intelligence, and this merged into the soul, and soul is merged into the Brahman. That means they are all physically they are there, but the point is, that means mind, intelligence, and senses all they are physically there, but there are no actions. Now the next point is how to leave these, so physical, that means physical body. That means physical body means that material body. This mind.
मतलब अभी he hasn't left the body yet, वो अपने आसन पर ही है.
हाँ, आसन पर. हाँ.
He has purged everything. अब बस soul को यहाँ निकालना रहेगा.
हाँ, बस एक ही बच्चा है.
और वो तो बर्ज हो गया ना.
ब्रह्म में समाधि हो गया. लेकिन वो तो कॉन्शियस मेर्ज हो गया अभी.
फिजिकली नहीं.
फिजिकली इवन अभी फिजिकली नहीं गए हो.
आप एक शरीर नहीं छोड़ते. इसी बॉडी को कहते हैं ऑलरेडी आपने.
Subtle merging happened, but the merging means here no action.
Process is purged.
Process is merged.
It's a constant merge.
No. But still that subtle body is with him, na?
Merged with soul. Because all we are talking is the subtle body.
Yes.
Subtle body is already crossed by soul.
Merged means what? The fully those actions are zero, but that is there still. That is there. Subtle body also is there, gross body is also there, but still those are all.
It has stopped the function of all this.
All this, that is known as merging.
That is called
Yeah. Merging means stopping, ceasing the actions. Now mind will not do its actions, intelligence will not do its actions. That's finished. Now he is in the Brahma Samadhi. I am Brahman. Like that. Now Samadhi. But that is known as Jivan Mukta. He is already liberated. Mukta. Jivan Mukta. He's Jivan Mukta. Now he has to originally go and merge into the, finally he'll go and merge into the Brahman. That how to do? So for that he has to stop the each and every chakra. So first chakra actually. So he has to lift the air. So from the one chakra to the another chakra. First foremost Mooladhara chakra. So from the Mooladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra. So Manipuraka, Anahata. So then after that, what is that? No. Vishuddha chakra. Vishuddha chakra, yes. Vishuddha chakra and Agna chakra and Sahasrara chakra. So he has to pull the air from the Mooladhara to the Swadhisthana, from the Swadhisthana to the Manipuraka, and from that Manipuraka to the Anahata to the the Vishuddha chakra, from Vishuddha chakra to Agna chakra, from Agna chakra to Sahasrara chakra, and from there he has to come out. Soul has to come out and leave the subtle body there itself. In the when it travel through this Brahmanadi, so he will leave. He doesn't want to. He doesn't. If this yogi has any desires, wait. So if this yogi has any desire to see the enjoyment in the higher planets, this desire is not the material desire. Just he has some inquisitiveness. Oh, kaisa lagega udhar dekha. If you have such a desire, such a inquisitiveness, you can say inquisitive, not desire. So he will go to the different higher planets like Maharloka. He will go and he will go to the Janaloka and Tapoloka and Satyaloka. He will stay for whatever amount of time he likes. He will be stay there. Then after that, he will be crossing the each and every layers of the Brahmanda, and he will come out from the Brahmanda. And while traveling the layers of the Brahmanda, he will be losing the different elements of his body. So that means Mahat is before that all the senses and everything are merged into the Mahat. Sorry, ego is merged into the Mahat. Mahat is merged into the Pradhana, and then he leave that pure soul come out, and that will go and merge into the Karnanusaya Vishnu. So that is Krama Mukti. And he came to the Brahmanandara, that means the Sahasrara chakra here. So he says that now I don't have any inquisitiveness to see the higher planets. I don't want to go. Then what will happen? He will leave the subtle body there itself. Anyway, gross body he is leaving, subtle body as he leaves, and that soul directly go and merge into the Karnanusaya Vishnu.
So when he is going, that time also the connection is there with the body. He is traveling different
So in Krama Mukti it is there.
The timing is something different. So this body has
Yeah. No. That body is a subtle body. Like so he go with the subtle body to the Brahmaloka. From there he is traveling. First earth will come, then after that water, then after that Agni. So then what will happen? each and every the sense objects, whatever are there, that means senses related to that nose is a subtle sense that is there, na? That he left there in the earth itself. Then that is no needed further, there is no earth at all. So then he leave that sense there itself. Then after that, he will go to the another layer, and there the water layer is there, the taste tongue. That means not this tongue. Tongue means don't think that this big one is not tongue. Tongue means very subtle sense will be there. That is subtle body. So that is going manasasthani indriyani prakriti karshati. Actually, the six senses are very subtle, and they are also known as subtle body. Actually, all these he will leave in the different layers in the krama mukti. I am saying. Okay, then finally, pure soul will go and merge into this. If we finish like this, then already 20 slokas are over. I am doing now this 5 minutes that all 20 slokas. Really, actually. This is the concept, actually. Huh?
Prabhuji, super soul is also going to
No, super soul is always everywhere it is there. All pervasive. It is not needed to go anywhere. It's a vibhu. Super soul is, yeah, that is nothing but super soul. That's Lord only. No? Brahma Jyoti is not different from the Lord.
I think because they must not practice it very nicely earlier. That's why it's very badly explained.
Yeah. So let us quickly will be seeing the translations we can see, then you can get from the Nabhyam Stitam Hrudyaropya Tasmat Dudanugatya Rasitam Nayen Munihi Tadonusandhaya Dhiya Manasve Swatalu Moolam Shanakairnayet. The meditative devotee should slowly push up the life air from the navel to heart, and from there to chest, and from there to root of the palate, and he should search out the proper places with intelligence. So that means here navel means Manipuraka chakra, and from there to what? Chest means ahnatana. Anahata chakra, and from there to he has to bring to the chest means, so that is the Vishuddha chakra, and Vishuddha chakra's top portion is the giant for the tongue, actually root of the tongue. So and he should bring that to the root of the tongue, and from there here he should be careful. He is bringing the life air from here, then life air can go this side or mouth or nose or eyes. There are 7 places are there now. And that's why, so while coming from this, that means the soul is carried with the what? Subtle body and life air. That means soul is pushed by the life air along with the subtle body. So now it is coming, and if it leaves, unfortunately, if it is not attentive, and if it leaves from any other parts of this, instead of coming to the Agna chakra, if it goes here and there is a danger. Then he's a loser, actually. So he will get his worth again. So that's why after coming to this, actually the root of the tongue, whenever he comes, he should be very careful, and he should not go here and there, and then come to the Agna chakra. That is being said in the next sloka. Tasma Druvor Arantaramunnayeta Niruddha Saptayatano Anapekshaha Stitva Muhurtardamukanta Drishtir Nirvidyamurdan Visurjet Param Gataha. Thereafter, the Bhakti Yoga should push the life air, so up between the eyebrows, and then blocking the 7 outlets of the life air, he should maintain his aim for going back home, back to Godhead. So if he is completely free from all desires for material enjoyment, he should then reach to the cerebral hole and give up his material connection, having gone to the supreme. Here material desires means inquisitiveness. You should not take it as a desire. If that means now he came to the Agna chakra, that means soul came to the Agna chakra along with the subtle body, and then after that it is coming to from Agna chakra to Sahasrara chakra he should come. So from there he should leave the subtle body. There he should leave the subtle body and he'll be going alone. Soul itself going. Can you give 10 minutes? 5 minutes at least. Huh? No, wait, please. I'm requesting you. Yeah. We'll come to at least some portion actually. It will be because tomorrow, if I want to finish, then I have to give a lot of background actually. It will take another half an hour actually. So to make the now it's in the flow. So that's why I want just 5 to 7 minutes.
Yes.
So we can decide.
Sloka, yeah. Okay. Well, the translations we'll read and we'll go.
And no question.
And no questions actually. You can ask after class. I'll be here only. Which sloka we are seeing? 20? 21. 21 actually. Brahmarandre nirbidya deham indriyani cha visrujet. When he came, this is the Sahasra Ara Chakra, there the Brahmarandra is there. There, what he has to do, now he doesn't have any other further inquisitiveness to see the any enjoyment in the higher planets. Then what he will be doing? He will be leaving the Indriyas there itself. So Indriyas means subtle. So subtle senses and mind, everything he leaves there itself, and only purely soul goes to the Brahma Jyoti, or that means Karnanusayation. This is known as Sadhya Mukti. Iti Sadhya Mukti. This is known as Sadhya Mukti. Okay, you understood Sadhya Mukti? So how to in the Sadhya Mukti stage, so coming to the only in the Sadhya Mukti, Kram Mukti difference is leaving the body is different. That's all. For these two processes, that means merging the soul into merging the senses into the mind, mind into the intelligence, intelligence into the soul into the Brahman, and so that getting the Jivan Mukta stage. This is known as Jivan Mukta stage. That means merging means here what you should understand, so ceasing the activities of those. So this is common to the Krama Mukti and Sadhya Mukti. Only in the Krama Mukti, Sadhya Mukti, what he does, now in that Jivan Mukta person wants to now leave the body. Only the living body will be different. So for that, in the Sadhya Mukti, so you'll be pulling the life air and bringing the senses and soul to the top, to the Brahmarandra. There he will be leaving the senses and subtle body, everything there itself, and only pure soul goes. But in the Krama Mukti, what happens, you'll be seeing now here. So in the Krama Mukti case, in this 22nd sloka, यदि प्रयास्यन् नृपपारमेष्ट्यं वया हसानं मृत यद्विहारम् अष्टाधिपत्यं गुणसम्पन्नाये सहैव गच्छेन्मनसेन्द्रियैश्च. However, O king, if a yogi maintains a desire for improved material enjoyments like transference to the topmost planet, Brahmaloka, or the achievement of the eightfold perfection, travel in outer space with the Vihayasa, or a situation in one of the millions of planets, then he has to take away with him the materially molded mind and senses. Come to the diagram. And take, this is the person, okay? All these chakras, 7 chakras. So now he is here in the Brahmarandram. So he will be in the Sadhya Mukti. The soul is accompanied with the senses and mind. So those are all subtle. All these things he leave and he will go like this directly. And he will break the Brahmanda, then he cross the Brahmanda and merge into the Brahma Jyoti. Out to the Brahmanda. Brahma Jyoti is there. Otherwise, he will merge into the Karnanusaya Vishnu, whatever. So next, this is the Sadhya Mukti. In the Krama Mukti stage, what will happen? So in this case, after coming till here, it will be same. From here onwards, it changes. So here, since he has the inquisitiveness, not desire. If he had desire, he cannot do actually even this yoga also. He has inquisitiveness to see the higher planets. Then there is a Sushumna Nadi. That means this Nadi is actually it is in our body. This is also extended outside to the body also. Through this Sushumna Nadi, he will be traveling to the, so that, what is that? That planet is, no, 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 no. Before the Shishumara. Let me check. Vaiswa. What is that? Yeah. Vaishwanara Loka actually. Yeah. Kidrisham Asta Patyani Animali. About this one? No, no, no. Vaishwanaram Abhimaninam Devatam Yati. I am jumping actually. So these are all, this is the point actually. Tatra Prathamam Vaishwanaram Agni Abhimaninim Devatam Yati. So next sloka I went actually. Here from this Sushumna Nadi he goes to the Vaishwanara Loka. This is the, who is residing there? Agni Devata is residing. And when he goes there, here any contamination is there, any further contamination in this Agni Loka, he travels through this. All the contamination is over. That is not being explained what kind of contamination. Then after that, further he extends to what? Shishumara planet actually. There it is like dolphin. Shishumara means like dolphin. So all the different stars and the sun, all are will be there actually. This is the Nabi. This is the Nabi of the novel of the what? Virat Purusha novel. This is Shishumara Loka. And he crossed the Shishumara Loka and he comes to, so there is a Swarga actually on top of this. So crossing Shishumara, there will be Swarga, but he will never go there. And he will go further actually. Goes further, and here what is there? Maharloka. He stays in this Maharloka for some time, but for one day, one kalpa. But at the ending of the kalpa, what will happen? There is a fire in these all these three planets. In the lower planets, there is a fire. Because of this fire, what he will feel, that till that fire is touching the Maharloka also. Then he feel that so much heat here, and he will go to the higher planets. That means Janaloka and Tapoloka and Satyaloka. He reaches to the Satyaloka here. And here reaching to Satyaloka, he stays there for some time. So he may stay along with Brahma for the whole Brahma lifetime, or otherwise, that means Mahakalpa we say. The time the Brahma saw you, whatever is there, till that time he can be with the Brahmaji, and there is a lot of enjoyment. In the Satyaloka, the facilities are even so much sophisticated, even better than the Swarga. So as much as you go high, there is a sophisticated enjoyments will be there. He will be just seeing, and he will enjoying also, but he will never get any karma for that. No karma, because he doesn't have any karma for this. So he has body. He has body of the what? Senses and mind. All the body is there with him. Yeah, subtle body is with him. So with that subtle body, he is enjoying there. So then after that, he is coming up to the Satyalok. What is there here? There are the different layers. Yes? 7 layers will be there. What are those? That is the earth, water, fire, air and ether and intelligence, ahankara and mahat. Total 7 layers. So when he cross this earth, actually, now he is crossing earth. What will happen? He has the sense of the what? Sense to taste the smell. Yes, that's a nose. Sorry, for that fragrance. So nasika. So that means here the lot of sense variety objects will be there actually, and he will be seeing all those using that sense. That means nose, and he will go further actually, and he will merge this nose sense in the in the No, on the water top one actually. In the top, he merges it. Now there is no need of, because he crossed the earth layer, na. Then there is no need of nose. So that's why he till the time he's traveling in this earth layer, he having that. When he crossed the earth layer, then immediately what layer is coming? Water layer is coming. Here, there he is merging that nose, and using the what tongue. Tongue will be the subtle tongue. Using that subtle tongue, he is seeing all the variety appearances in this layer, and he is a swad, and he's tasting, and so like this here, like this, like this, he is seeing, and he is going further, and he is coming to where? Fire, fire. In the fire, he will merge the nose and tongue. Then what will be there? So using the skin, chakshu, eyes, he will be seeing the varieties of the forms here. Then after that, like this, so he will be merging that eyes into the air. Then after that, he will be traveling the layer of the air using that as a skin. He's sensing the various touches. Then after that, he is reaching to the that means sky. Sky layer is reaching, and in this layer, he will merge the air, and then that that's skin sense. Now he is having only the ears and the ego and mahat, the intelligence. Intelligence mahat he can take. So now he will be having that. So he will be traveling to the further, and he's coming to where? So no, ego, ahankara is coming, and he will be merging the, so all that means the sound ears in the ahankara. Then ego he crosses. Ego is the cause for the all the, so that means mind also, it is also cause for the, so rajasika ahankara is cause for the intelligence, and so this ego, he is with ego, and now he reaches to the mahat. When he reaches to mahat, he will merge his ego in the mahat. Now the soul is accompanied with the only mahat, and now he will go cross the mahat layer also. He, on the top there is a pradhana is there. Out of this brahmanda, what is there? Pradhana will be there. In this pradhana, he is merging the mahat also, and he is completely rid of now what? Everything. Now this pure soul. And beside to him, who is there? Karnarno Vishnu. He go and merge into him.
Not seeing them.
Huh?
You're not able to see carbon solutions. No sense. Only
Like that. He doesn't have any senses, because his process of the bhakti, whatever he did, that is helping, and that is pushing them, putting him in that. Okay, I think we are finishing by this the slokas. I'm not going to recite. This will be covering the total. Huh? Till 35. 30. Okay. Attendance.
So they wanted to entering into the
Prabhu, till 30 we finished. Okay, you can go through that, and any questions are there, so you can let me know tomorrow. So from 31st, then Bhakti part will come once again. So that we'll be discussing tomorrow. Adi Gopi Nimai Prabhu. Adi Gopi Nimai Prabhu. Yes. Advaita Praveen Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Akrur Bhakt Prabhu. Yes. Akrur Bhakt Prabhu. Dwar absent, na? Absent. Amrit Gaur Prabhu. Yes. Ananta Raghav Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Baleshwar Rupa Prabhu. He came. Absent, huh? Badran Nitai Prabhu. So, Das Raghunath Prabhu. Dayasundar Prabhu. Dharma Narayan Prabhu. No, absent, huh? गोपी प्रभु ओके जाहन अवधूत प्रभु कला गौरंग प्रभु yes. कृपालु माधव प्रभु मित्र सुदामा प्रभु मोहन श्याम प्रभु यस नाम गोविंद प्रभु यस नटवर गोपीनाथ प्रभु पद्मलोचन राम प्रभु पांडव प्रेम प्रभु यस प्रद्युम्न भक्त प्रभु राजेंद्र हरि प्रभु रामनिष्ठ प्रभु रसराज प्रभु absent सर्व पूज्य गोल yes शांत गोपीनाथ प्रभु श्याम सुंदर सखा प्रभु yes. सीता राम हरि प्रभु सुबुद्धि राय प्रभु उमापति प्रभु yes. उपनंद गोप प्रभु वसुदामा प्रभु yes. वसुदेव जीवन प्रभु वेद चैतन्य प्रभु विजय उपेंद्र प्रभु एब्सेंट वीर चैतन्य प्रभु एब्सेंट पांचजन्य पानी प्रभु संकर्षण आनंद प्रभु yes. थैंक यू yes लगा है प्रेजेंट ओ ध्यान से भी दिया रिकॉर्ड थाईलैंड